Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
This is the Renault Clio, and this is a very old video of me reviewing the Ford Fiesta. So I think to represent the Fiesta, we're going to use a photo instead. The Clio, stylish. The Fiesta, sharp looking. Alternative, literally everybody has one. It's a battle between head and heart. Head, no heart. Head, heart, head, heart, head, heart. And breathe. The model I'm sitting in here is the base level model, but if you were on the outside, you could be fooled to think that it wasn't. That's if you didn't look at the wheels, but you can definitely tell that it's the base model sitting in here. This model doesn't do away with the modern floating dashboard, but instead of being covered in lovely glossy piano black plastic, it's covered in the hard scratchy stuff instead. The fact that this expression model misses out on a few key features that we'd all love to have, we can forgive it for that, because it is the cheapest model, of course. What I can't forgive Renault for, though, is the fact that they haven't fitted a CD player on any of the models. I mean, come on, Renault, it's not the year 3000 yet. Ah, so that's why that random busted song was used at the start. So, does the Clio score well in the practicality department? Well, I'm 6 foot, so I've been told, and yeah, headroom is okay. This seat here is set for my identical twin, who's also 6 foot, so say if he was driving and I was sitting in the back, what would legroom be like? Well, I can tell you that I've just about got away with it. I've just about got enough legroom, and I can slide my feet under the seat as well, so I wouldn't be complaining in here. I don't think the word Ford Fiesta needs to be mentioned when it comes to practicality in the back. The Clio's boot is perfectly adequate when it comes to carrying luggage, a pram or your big shop, and it's actually quite deep. But don't rush out and buy a Clio just yet, especially if you're planning a trip to IKEA. These back seats though, they don't fold down flat when you need to put something big in the boot. God knows I've tried, they do not fold flat. Now, although this is a super mini and not a city car, you can tell that the Clio is most comfortable driving around the city. But then, at the same time, it's not. You see, the back is wider than the front, which makes it hard to park, and hard to park in a straight line. And also, those C-pillars are massive and create a massive blind spot. They may look attractive, but when you're trying to park in the supermarket car park, by the time you've finished, all those special buys at Aldi, they'll be all gone. Ooh, one word, or 2 words, Ford Fiesta. Let's talk engines. Please, 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 for your sake, stay away from a 1.2 litre petrol engine. It's noisy in all environments and it is underpowered. We only drove it for 20 minutes down the motorway and the engine sounded like it was someone in labour. And we all know what that sounds like, especially if your neighbour's having a home birth. The diesel engine is comfortable, but noisy and no fun. And the 0.9 litre 3-cylinder petrol engine is fun to drive. The Clio is a stylish alternative to your same old Polos, Fiestas and Corsas, which can be described as a bit of an average or predictable choice. The Clio is more expensive than these class leaders though, and it'll lose more of its value than these class leaders, and it's probably going to be a bit less reliable than these class leaders. So, we go back to before. It's a battle between head and heart. But I know which I would choose. Ford Fiesta, of course, Ford Fiesta. Any day of the week.